Welcome to my YouTube video. This video is about earthquake awareness. This will tackle about the basic things you need to know when an earthquake happens. Without further ado, let's get started. First, what is an earthquake? An earthquake is a sudden shaking movement of the surface of the earth. It is known as a quake or a tremor. Earthquakes can range in size from those that are so weak that they cannot be felt to those violent enough to toss people around and destroy the whole city. The seismic activity of an area refers to the frequency, type, and size of earthquakes experienced over a period of time. An earthquake is measured on a Richter scale. A seismometer detects the vibration caused by an earthquake. It plots the vibration on a seismograph. The strength or magnitude of an earthquake is measured using the Richter scale. Quakes measuring around 7 or 8 on the Richter scale can be devastating. So what are the causes of earthquake? Earthquakes are caused by sudden tectonic movements in the Earth's crust. The main cause is that when tectonic plates one rides over the other. The largest fault surfaces on Earth are formed due to the boundaries between moving plates. The stress increases when they stick. This continues until the stress rises and breaks, suddenly allowing sliding over the locked portion of the fault, releasing the stored energy as shock waves. Such faults are of San Andreas Fault in San Francisco and Rift Valley in Africa. So, have you been wondering, why is there frequent earthquakes in the Philippines? This is because the Philippines lies along the Pacific Ring of Fire. The Pacific Ring of Fire is an area in the basin of the Pacific Ocean where many earthquakes and volcanic eruption happens. So what are the effects of an earthquake? The effects of an earthquake are terrible and devastating. Many infrastructures are destroyed due to it. A lot of people may get killed or injured. Many people lose their money and property. It affects the mental health and emotional health of people. The environmental effects of it are that including surface faulting, tectonic uplift and subsidence, tsunamis, soil liquefaction, ground resonance, landslide, ground failure, and either directly linked to a quake source or provoked by the ground shaking. Now you know what an earthquake is. Let's talk about what should you do before, during, and after an earthquake. So what do you do before an earthquake? Make sure you have a first aid kit, a battery-powered radio, a flashlight, extra batteries, and a charged phone at home. Learn first aid. Learn how to turn off the gas, water, and electricity. Make up a plan of where to meet your family after an earthquake. Learn the earthquake plan at your school or workplace. So what do you do during an earthquake? Now this is very important. You have to remain calm. So why do we need to stay calm when there is an earthquake? It is important to stay as calm as possible during an earthquake so that you can think rationally and avoid things that can put you to danger. Remaining calm helps you to stay focused on the situation. If you are indoors, stay inside. If you're outside, stay outside. If you are indoors, stand against a wall near the center of the building. Stand in a doorway or crawl under heavy furniture. Stay away from windows and outside doors. If you're outdoors, stay in an open way from power lines or anything that might fall. Stay away from buildings. Don't use matches, candles, or any flame. Broken gas line and fire don't mix. If you are in a car, stop the car and stay inside the car until the earthquake stops. And don't use elevators. They'll probably get stuck anyway. So what to do after an earthquake? First, check yourself and others for injuries. Provide first aid for anyone who needs it. Check water, gas, and electric lines for damage. If any are damaged, shut off the valves. Check for the smell of gas. If you smell it, open all the windows and doors, leave immediately, and report it to the authorities. Turn on the radio. Don't use your phone unless it's an emergency. Stay out of damaged buildings. Be careful around glass and debris. Wear boots or sturdy shoes to keep from cutting your feet. Stay away from beaches. Tsunamis and sea changes sometimes hit after the ground has stopped shaking. Stay away from damaged areas and expect aftershocks.